special day. But I had to go and ruin it. I had to go and faint. For no reason. And see, that's the weird thing that gets me. I'm like, why? Why did that happen? Have you ever had a horror co-writing story? I've had that happen a lot. Because here's the thing. Writing songs is great. And writing songs is really, really fun. But it can be really hard because, especially in the beginning, because you want to collaborate, you want to work with new songwriters, build relationships, learn how to write songs with new people. But every single time that you go into a writing session, you don't really know if that song is going to go well, if you're going to get a good song out of it, or if you're going to get nothing out of it. And so one time I decided to write with two new writers, and I was really excited. And I was like, you know what? Like, I was kind of a little nervous. I always get kind of nervous to write with people because I just don't know what their style is going to be. And I have a very weird writing style where I like to write songs that are unique, and like I like to put weird words in my songs that I feel like most people wouldn't. And I like to make my songs like kind of quirky. Like when I make music, I want my songs to represent my personality and be like my personality. And I have a little bit of a quirky personality, so I like to have quirkiness in my songs because then I feel like the songs represent me as a person. And it's not everybody gets that. A lot of people write a song and they want to make it like super poetic and beautiful. But that's just not my thing. You know what I mean? And so I went in to write with these two people. I was excited. I was like, this is going to be good. And it was like so weird. Like, I don't even know how to explain what happened. But it was just so weird. And it was like, I like to write songs really fast. Like, I really like to just get in, write my song, get my idea. Like, I'll usually write songs in an hour, 2 hours at most. These people were like going to write this song for 8 freaking hours. It was so long, and they just could not stick to an idea. And it's like, it was so frustrating because I would like tell them the ideas and be like, this is how I got it. And they'd be like, no. And then they wanted to make it so poetic. They just wanted to make it nature-y and like just kind of old. And they just wanted to make it like about birds. And they were like, we need to write a song about birds. And I was like, I don't like birds. And I'm sorry if you like birds. That you're allowed to like birds, but birds kind of scare me a little bit because I feel like the thing with birds is like they just, I don't know, I feel like they can pluck my eyes out, and it's like an irrational fear that I have. So I really didn't want to write a song about birds, you know? But it's hard to say something, and especially when it's 2 against 1. Because I was like, I don't really think like birds fits into this song, you know? And they were like, well, but we need to mention birds in the song. We need to mention birds. And I was like, okay. And then it was getting to the point where the song was becoming so bad because of all the nature stuff they wanted to put in it. It felt like a practical joke. Like, I almost felt like they were playing a practical joke on me. And then I was like, I hate this song. I hate it. I literally hate this song so much. I can't believe that I wrote this song because I hate it. Like, I've never and I don't hate things. I'm not a hateful person. I was like, this song is terrible. And so then afterwards, we wrote the song, and they thought it was amazing. They thought it was the best song ever. They were like, this song is so good. This song is a #1 hit. And I was like, this song is terrible. This is a really bad song. And then, I remember that day when I was in the writing session, I literally at one point went to the bathroom, locked myself in the bathroom for like 5 minutes, and just sat there and was like, because they just kept talking about birds and they kept talking about nature and just being super weird. And it was so weird that I just had to sit in the bathroom for 5 minutes because I was getting a migraine. So I was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then after that session, that long session, it was like the longest 6 hours of my life. I remember just being in the car and just being like, it was like emotionally draining because the whole time I was like fighting to make the song as good as I possibly could and get the most out of the session as possible. But they just weren't going to let it happen. They were going to write their song about the birds, you know? It was just, that was what was going to happen. It's like, I have to sing this song. I don't want to sing a song about birds. And like, you know, I don't feel like that's like who I am as a person, you know? And then the next day I had to record it. And when they record, and so they like made me record the song. And then they kept making me do like cartoon noises in the song, like for the ad libs. And like I kept having, and they were like, do this. And I was like, you're gonna put me going in the song? Like, this is supposed to be a pop song. And they were like, yes, do it, do it. That's amazing, that's amazing. And then they sent me a thing. And I was like, and they sent me a demo, and I was like, this is terrible. I'm sorry. I don't connect to this song. You know what? Like, you can give it to somebody else to sing if they want, but like, I don't really want it. But thank you. It was so nice to meet you. Bye. And I never talked to them again. So that's my horror co-writing story. So yeah. Have you ever written a dark song? You know what I mean? I have. And because I like my songs to be a little darker, but they're gonna come out. They're gonna come soon. Wait, what was today's theme? Oh, today's theme is Tuesday Tales. So it's just about telling stories. Oh, scariest. That sound was hilarious, period. Honestly, I feel like it was a practical joke. Like, to this day, I feel like the whole thing was. The weird thing is I know they were being dead serious and, like, they thought the song was a good song. But, like, it felt like a practical joke. It really did. But, yeah. But scariest hair story. You want to hear that? That's the time that I burned my hair. So, yeah. Dark, like not hateful, like really dark. Yes, I wrote a song about like being really depressed that I wrote. That is honestly one of my favorite songs to this day that I've ever written. I haven't put it out yet, but it's one of my favorites, and it'll definitely be out at some point that I'm really excited about. But my scariest hair story. So basically what happened was I was filming an ASMR for Healthy, and I was like so excited, and my hair is like really long right now. And so I decided, and I had a candle on.